Anarchy tournament live on the King of the Dot Twitch. For that alone, guys, a little bit of noise, please.
Let's go.
Battle the big one, another first round battle. Rapper on my left, introduce yourself.
Mackenzie, Iron Bars, ITFD, Glasgow fucking City. Get it.
Let's go. And rapper on my right, introduce yourself.
Bison Briggz, Premier Battles, Anarchy round one.
Let's go. Go, Briggs.
Mackenzie's going first, so without further ado, I'll get this clock going. Mackenzie.
Yo! Let's get the disrespect right out of the fucking way. Don't flop all fucking day. You were the man in 2012, mate. Little Briggsy acted, he's well great. Now he raps like he sells weight. Burner phone, pushing keys, linking snakes on block like a Nokia 12-8. Hooking up to the plug, connection to battery. Got his best mate charging a cell weight. This a new day. And one of the things I could never rate are these comedy era fakes who were pumping mums 8 years ago. Nowadays they're pumping the 12 gauge. So it's fuck you, straight to this little pleb's face. Thought your day had come in 2012, but you're reckoning's in 21. Flip the digits on your death date. Nowadays, you talk about holding the tech, letting go of the special, blowing thoughts on the wall like an old school FHM poster. Pathetic, bro. You were nothing but jokes from opening credits. Don't be a menace. You're from an era that got clout off a battle between a teacher and a pupil with a dad bod. I give a fuck about your viral reach. Pull off with the mask off like a shell. Some cunt said this was stylistically fitting well. I'm thinking that's pretty swell. Getting told me versus Briggs is actually a mirror match. That makes me want to kill myself, because how is that something real cunts could respect? Before he was Briggsy, laughing little chubby we get. Now he's Bison Briggz, masked up, black gloves, ladder on the gun because he needs it to reach it with a stand and the adjustable step. That's fucking ludicrous, like LS Dean becoming the face of your company. Bet affecting a roadman image when you're coming out as Bison. The shit just doesn't connect. I'm fucking upset. The whole scene gone soft in the shows. When GWE got his career cancelled, his contacted on the day like he never caught on to the quote, but then it's only after the public furore that he switched into apologist mode. It should have been obvious though, because you done those battles in your vape shop, so it's clear from the way you done business you didn't want any smoke, as if what we're...
Round one on Briggs, let's go.
Look, so me being in the tournament, there's about to be a whole lot of scenes of battle rappers claiming robberies, but honestly, this is not a scheme. There is no crowd, no reaction. Think Mighty Mix in Apollo Creed with Rocky 3. It's just me and you in a small room, and they came to watch us bleed, so you can make this a debatable. That's all you need. I have to make this a 30. Case closed. From the YouTube footage to on a stream. Think ancient Manine rituals, because every time they dig you up, I gotta make sure the body's clean. What do you mean, Andrew? Do you think I took this for a bit of fun? You think I'm gonna come with 3 rounds of Scottish bars, get a cheap laugh, then we're done? Bro, this is for cash. Are you dumb? Do you think I give a fuck about catching a buzz? Think Toy Story, because I'm about to leave Andy tagged on the foot. I'm sick of these toy rappers. Always crying online about when the time will come. Andy, you should mind your tongue, you beg for your shot. So go find your gun, because it's always the usual suspects. Right before I line them up and have their dream get dunked like Hakeem Elijah 1, he's nothing special. I've sized him up, he tried to run the zip ties, tied him up, take his shot. I'll be back in all black like the Snyder Cut, bro, my mind is fucked. Since I lost Dan, I just read different. From all these battlers that beg in my inbox to the other ones that are sneak dissing. You see yourself at the top. You think you've got this scene written. You dream big, just your reach isn't. Think end game. Because at least now we know it's a deceased vision. Briggs.
Briggs.
Bodgen killed you with a send called Wee Piggy Gnome Chops. So you better can it, boss. You're chatting, boss. Already bodied half this battle roster. The buzz I got will floor this heifer like a cattle prod, but you really picked this match out of a hat like you wanted smoke with anyone, bro. We know this wasn't a random draw. I'm the cunt that bodied everybody in your pantheon. Give a fuck how this guy might feel. Talk about challenges. My back catalogue's the Anarchy tournament highlight reel, but who gives a fuck about winning when winners are picked by the crowd? I've got some judges in for this bout. All those battles before were just sparring. So these punches are about to hit different now. 90 seconds. No overhead bars though for him, that's still below the belt. Nothing but haymakers for this short round. No, they just wrote itself. Fuck this gnome. I'm about to go crazy in man's yard. Uppercut this gnome. Me not giving a fuck being shown. But no second round calling you a fucking no. I'm off it. I'd rather talk about smack rappers leaving you with deflated ambitions and walking away with swollen pockets. After the all-star debacle, picture Smack hitting up Tay-Rock like I'm booking the next card, bro. You want it? And Rock's like, yeah, but I need this money up front because I already spent that no foam deposit. Bro, just stop it. You fucked up doing business with cokeheads. What was eroding your noses was eroding the profits. And in more ways than one, it was fucking your G's up. You should have learned the lesson from before when you let Rock fuck your whole league up. And even with your battle mates, they just got you some cancelled games. You thought they were sound guys, but in the end they were fucking up your channel gains. Now, who could the next face of his league be? I'm stumped. After he was damning Rivers' progression, the streams dried up. We got to comb through the sediment. The only league owner that had a champion called Matter at a time when he was struggling for relevance. And as for your former little roly-poly fucker, title holder, Rabble, Stone Cold Stunner, Kevin owns the fucker. I killed most of the animals in this field. Now I'm about to poach another and collect Bison's head like a trophy hunter. Not bad.
See, Mackenzie's one of them stay-at-home in a YouTube hole type, searching cover-ups, Illuminati handshakes. He knows every UFO site. It's become his whole life. I don't lie. Look at his Facebook. With your own eyes, he's so woke. He was the first to know COVID was a hoax for this whole time. I've seen him crying online about how the Queen's a lizard and 5G's attacking him as a proper anarchist. The uprising got the royal family panicking, all from his mum's basement. It's amazing. You've got 5 minutes, go and have a flick, because his Facebook's like the Joe Rogan podcast. But instead of guests, it's just different versions of his personalities. He's a fucking nut job. Just another conspiracy theorist with a death wish. He's probably already got a post scheduled about the fan polls and how they project Briggs, but check this. You talk shit, forget Twitch. On cam, get your head split. Oh well, I guess the beast will leave his head wig. This ain't a story for Netflix. Cobra Kai, if I tag him with a hawk, it'll leave more than a cleft lip. Don't push me. I'm moving like 50 Cent trying to get rich. I'll show you how real COVID is when I turn up to your door with a mask and a test kit. This Brexit, because you fought hard to be in this position. Now you're clinging to the door frame as we drag you back for the exit. So welcome to the big stage. You can fucking die for the moment. This is my league. I can make a rapper or kill his career. The other guy should have told him, this is a battlefield. Make sure the hearse fit, because it ain't now to knife an opponent. Have him lay on the ground, look him in the eyes as I hold him and realise he was already crippled like Ivan the Boneless. 2-0.
Let's go, Briggs!
So he's calling me a COVID denier. Bro, just leave it. I mean, it's kinda true. I guess I'm so arrogant, so conceited. True in a way, because when Cunt said that you would have it all so easy and you were going to beat me, I thought, it's all hype, he's not sick, I don't believe it. Yeah, but I wouldn't have expected no lesser from you. From those old school stream sessions you do, making it seem from the fans were a lower level to you, because as soon as you step in the room, the skunk reeking like Pepe Le Pew, you're a character, but you're sketchily drew, like your secret DF tattoo. You're a mark for opportunities never presented to you. The whole time you were working, was ginger poetry virgining you. You felt it in your gut, the resentment and depression that grew because the title shot that you wanted never came through. I mean, shit, nowadays they've enlisted craft services, and it makes sense, because back then it was the only time Fat Boy ever knew how it felt to wait for a plate at the end of a queue. When it comes to dope battlers, nobody's mentioning you. Use your own league for dreams that you set out to do. I mean, if there was a spot free in the academy, he would have entered there too. But then you had major concerns that a newcomer would do your style better than you. Raging, not paid the respect he was due. You don't know how to act. Bro, a rolling verses would have been perfect for you. Pay attention, cinematic connection is true, because that was Shotty's movie, and your scene finished when he left your set because there was no one there to give direction to you. Fuck off. I've already been overseas and on the main page of KOTD, and I went there myself, innit. I never even had to start my own tournament or enter myself, innit. Fact is, you should pack it up, mate, because it's game over. You put yourself in this as an embarrassment, a play that you never would have made sober. You rewarded yourself with a plate when some other MCs could have gone and ate. That just corroborates the bosses are only concerned with the profits they raised, and the only way that you ever had stock in your name is being the majority shareholder. So his reign's over. I'm bringing an end to Briggs' regime. Keep your head in the game, but remember the name is Anarchy. The boss gets the guillotine. Fuck off.
Being real, I didn't know much about Mackenzie. He came through during that broke era, but I was told that he won't fear you. We ain't teammates. It gets dire if you provoke Shearer. It's a dead room. Scream because they won't hear you. We're all on track to the same final, but I won't stare you. This COVID, because you about to die when the cold's near you like the snow piercer. I can't say it for you no clearer. I came for war. Let's see what he's truly words. Choose your words before I rock his skull like little Uzi Vert. 2 choices, shot or cut. That's just how the movie works. Talk back. It's just a little bite like a newly birthed Groot inside the Marvel universe. I'm different, bro. Ha! Fuck's sake. So you can have the angles about being a league owner of failed events. Fuck it. Rewind them, say them again. Because the same battle rappers that talk shit don't realise I'm the one paying the rent. Because when I got a boot over you, it's utopia when I play with a pencil. Lay him to rest. Say he was blessed. Before I black his eyes like Catholic guys and the way that they dress on the Mexican Day of the Dead. So rest in peace. Say it's a fix. Fuck it, I can make it happen. I'll take the damage. It's all noise. But most Andy's from Scotland are known to play with a racket. It's safe, I can back it. Just make sure you've got enough mates that can take the weight of your casket, because this twitch might make you more noticeable, but it'll be the same way as an addict when he's struggling to break from his habit before he's found laid down with his face in his mattress, you ginger twat.
We are back with a judge's decision for what people in the chat were saying battle of the night up to now. Real neck and neck battle. And true to that being a neck and neck battle, it was 2 apiece with the judges and went down to you at home, the fan poll. And with 62% of the votes advancing on to the next round. Make some noise for Bison Briggz.
Let's go, Briggs.
What a battle, what a crazy battle.
They got Bison Briggz, man.
Yo,
they got Premier Battles.
Yeah, shout out to Mackenzie, man.
Sick, man.
Let's go.
That was the
All right, yeah. So I was one of the judges who went for Briggsy. Really, really good battle. First round, Mackenzie, I liked his. He had the mirror match, kill myself bar. Really good. But just for me, Mackenzie was just a bit too fast. Just for my preference, I preferred it if he slowed it down a bit. Just kind of rushing through material. Briggsy in the first round. I mean, I'm skipping a lot of bars, but just what I noted down, he had the Andy bar. I've heard the Andy bar quite a lot, but the way he worded it was original Andy tagged. That was sick. Foot tag, whatever. That was sick. Second round, Mackenzie had the overhead below the belt bar. So that was pretty cool. But for me, Briggsy's second round is the best round of the whole tournament so far. Best round that I've seen in the whole tournament. Really good. The conspiracy thing was really sick. I thought, yeah, that second round was really got me really good. And then in the third round, Mackenzie had like the skunk Pepe Le Pew line, which was cool, but it's not really direct. We got Briggs. It's not easy running an event and doing a battle, but yeah, I gave that to Briggs. Even with the little slip up, I thought he was able to make up for the slip up quite quickly. If it took a bit longer and he fully choked, I might have had more to think about. But that second round was really overwhelming as well. So I gave that to Briggs.
Yeah. What's going on, Trubs from the wiretap? Very, very close battle. Very, very close battle. I'm one of the judges that picked Briggsy as well. Very tough one to judge this one. I gave the first round. Let me get into my notes quickly. First round, I gave it to Briggsy. Just edged it though. I think Mackenzie was really good, very direct. I liked his angles as well. But I just thought Briggsy did a little bit more. I agree with Quill. I felt like Mackenzie was rushing for his material quite a lot. Second round, I just edged it to Briggsy as well. It was cold though, but that stumble almost costed him. Third round, Mackenzie had a great round. 2-1 Briggsy, first and second.
Yo, it's Gemini judging Briggsy versus Mackenzie. I gave it to Mackenzie 2-1. The first half of Mackenzie's first round I thought was fire. He had the Nokia scheme, the pump in the 12 gauge, the death date. Briggsy I thought could have taken the first round, but it ended short. So I gave it to Mackenzie. I felt that Briggsy was on the way to take it. The second round, I thought that was the best round of the battle in the tournament so far. Briggsy kind of just leveled up and showed kind of why he's been a vet in this team for over 10 years. And then the third round, I was really on my way to give to Briggsy until we stumbled. And that's literally it. I felt that Briggsy was on the way to take it home and he tripped on the way. So I had to give it to Mackenzie. Mackenzie had firebars in the third as well. Big up Mackenzie. I'm putting him through to the next round. Shouts. Premier battles. Done all.
Yo. First of all, man, infinite props for having to run an event and then also having a battle, man. That's incredible. So let's get into it, man. Mackenzie's first round, I definitely thought that Mackenzie, he rapped very fast, but he didn't seem to stumble or slip. It seemed like he packed more material into 90 seconds. The Don't Flop intro was great. The Nokia Snake bar was very good. I thought he went too far in the first Mackenzie with you don't really shoot. You're not like, I like good bars. I don't give a shit. I'm not out here checking to see if people are really shooting. I just think he went too long with that. Briggs' delivery was on. When that Akeem Olajuwon bar, I don't know if everyone's going to get it over there. It was crazy. The Andy Toy story, the deceased vision. Even though I thought Briggs ended a little shorter, I had Briggs in the first. I actually, the second was they were both incredible. Mackenzie, I think, because he ran so fast, there was some stuff that got missed. That whole bad catalog is my Anarchy highlight reel. That river stream that dried up. matter when you were struggling for relevance was great. Trophy Hunter. Briggs opening up with the conspiracy theory thing was great. The mask and test kit was great. I gave Mackenzie round 2. I thought Mackenzie had a very beatable third only because he went on kind of the same scheme. I thought it was a solid round. I did like the majority shareholder. It sounded like one of those like kind of real talk rounds. And again, Briggsy's with the stumble was an early stumble and then a late one. Infinite props for getting it back. I like the little Uzi Vert line or the gem, and even though I've just heard it, I liked it. I love that talk that shit when I'm the one paying the rent, and the black as eyes shit was incredible. I had Mackenzie in the the second and third, but yeah, man, great battle. Infinite props, man, to be able to do that, to run an event and then really putting everything into it, man. So salute both battlers.